Yeah, no, literally all the pies. Thanks, Robbie.
Yeah, time for that. Right, got a bit of a story for you now.
Brilliant. I love a story. You know that.
I know you do. Nice little treat. So I was out last night partying like normal. I'm a busy boy. Yeah, little place called Faces in Essex, in case you're wondering.
I wasn't.
Yeah, anyway, I'd had a few sort of fizzy pops, bit of naughty water. I was dancing like mad. It was brilliant, right? They played Agadoo 3 times
Matt,
back
please
to
get
back.
to the point. Just get to the point.
I'm up there dancing away. Obviously, I look pretty sexy, all right? You've seen me dance with my groove on.
Oh, yeah.
I look like a vision. Anyway, she approaches me and she starts dancing the same, all sort of sexy, grinding up on me, trying to pinch my bum.
Yeah?
That sort of thing.
Sounds brilliant, actually.
Well, you would think so, right? Trouble was, she was hideous.
Hideous?
Yeah, seriously bad.
How hideous? Because, no offence, your standards aren't generally that high.
Do you remember that girl, Beverly?
Oh, Christ!
Terrible face,
what the hell
right?
happened?
Worse than her, seriously, right? And I was having none of it, just trying to blank her and whatever. But anyway, she was pretty persistent. She slipped me her number, right? Blew me a little kiss and then walked off. It was disgusting. I mean, I almost retched, right? She was that ugly. Got the number right there.
Hang on, because I've never seen this before. We could give her a call right now.
Oh, no. Seriously, don't do that. That is going to be embarrassing.
Hold on, I'm already dialing. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Who exactly is this that I'm talking to?
This is Nadine.
Shut up.
Nadine, yeah.
I know. And I'll tell you what I know. I'll do a little test. What is Nadine's favourite colour?
Yellow.
I don't actually know if that's true or not, but I'll take your word for it. Blimey, this is really exciting. I'm talking to Nadine Coyle on the telephone. How the hell are you?
Really, really good. Really good. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not going to lie. I've had a bit of a nasty rash to deal with recently, but it's starting to clear up now. I thought you were off gallivanting around America, being a landlady and opening your own bar or something. What happened to that?
I came back to London. I had to revisit. I had to see my house and clean up and, you know, see what's going on around Christmas.
I'll tell you what, while I've got you on the phone, why don't you tell us about your new single, which by sheer coincidence it's out now, I think. It's called Insatiable. What can you tell us about it?
Insatiable is just a big song. There's loads going on. We've got the brass. And now when we do it live, I have 2 lead guitar players. And it's a real rock song. 'Cause
Okay, I've got to say, me and Matt here, we're massive fans. It's brilliant. Dirty guitars, loads of raunchiness. My favourite bit, though, actually, Nadine, I'm not going to lie to you, is the bit where you turn your voice down really deep. You know, like a man. I love a manly woman.
Insatiable.
Ooh, okay, yeah, fine. Brilliant microphone holding in the video, by the way. I still can't decide whether you're in love with the microphone or whether you genuinely hate it and you're trying to destroy it. There seems to be lots of kind of this, you know, throwing a stand around.
A lot of thrashing it around, you're right. It's a love-hate relationship.
Right, give me that phone. Give it here.
Bye, Nadine. Bye.
Nadine, Matt Edmondson here. Yeah, we met last night in Faces nightclub. You looked hideous. Right, let's talk about your album. You've also called it Insatiable. That seems a little bit lazy, calling it the same name as your single. Why did you do that?
I mean, it was a difficult one, and because I'm working with such a new company, people have different ways of marketing things and doing things, so I took the experience of a huge company that know exactly how to market and sell things, and I took advice on calling the album Insatiable.
I've heard it and I genuinely loved it, mainly because of the fact that I literally couldn't stop myself dancing to pretty much every song. Luckily, I'm a pretty brilliant dancer, as you know. You saw me last night, so I didn't embarrass myself.
See, if we weren't on the phone, I would have to see some of your moves.
Yeah, as I just said, you saw me dancing last night. You must be more tipsy than I was. What are you on about? In fact, if I remember correctly, you even said that I was flexible and very rhythmic. Insatiable. Now, quite a few songs on your album sound pretty pervy. I'm just going to reel a few off. Obviously, I know them all off by heart. Insatiable, obviously. Red Light, Seedy. Raw Chained, and my personal favourite, I'll Make a Man Out of You Yet. How exactly do you intend to make a man out of me?
I think you have a very dirty mind, for a start.
I'll be honest, you're not the first one to say that.
You know when you meet what should be a man, but they actually act like a boy? Well, then there's certain things that you need to do, or they need to do, in order to kind of man up a bit before you can spend any time with them. And that's just basically what that song is about.
Yeah, maybe I will man up. Anyway, what happens for you next? Are you sticking around for a bit, or are we going to be seeing you touring anytime soon?
Ask for tickets.
Just a few dates, you know, gigs type stuff that's what we've got on at the minute.
Well, Nadine, thanks so much for talking to us. Sadly, we've got to go now. We're about to play a Katie Tunstall video, and that woman will not wait. So we're going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye. That was never Nadine Coyle.
She didn't even get the accent right. It sounded American, if anything.
Ah, yes, she did. Right, that's all that we've got for today's show. I think it's safe to say we've all learned a lot about ourselves in the last half hour. Not least, if we're going to try wearing women's underwear for the first time, it's always best to ensure you don't put them on back to front. This thong is like a cheese wire.
You look pretty, though. Join us again tomorrow for more of the same. But in the meantime, let's let Katie Tunstall see us out with Fade Like a Shadow. Enjoy it.
Have you got a pair of tweezers I could borrow?
Sure, just back in the dressing room.